Hi, I'm Alex B. for Clarkstown Recreation, and today I'll be tying a fly that's up to date because right now it is nearing the middle of March and the early brown stoneflies are going off everywhere. So let me show you some of the things we need for it. We have our bobbin, our whip finisher, our hackle pliers, our scissors. This is dubbing, and we have our size 14 hook, and this is CDC, otherwise known as cul de canard, which is a fantastic feather from the preening gland of a duck. So first thing we're going to do is get our size 14 curved nymph hook on there. This is going to be a dry fly pattern. That means this will be a above surface fly. It will float, and the fish will come up and eat it, especially this time of year. So let me begin by always beginning with wrapping a thread body so the materials do not move around. I guarantee if you go to any stream around this time of year, you will see these flies. And the problem with them is they're not a hatching fly, that they don't come from the bottom of the stream straight up through the water, so the fish aren't actually chasing them. What they do is they hatch from the bottom of the river and crawl out onto the stream shoreline. I've seen them crawl out as early as February, right onto snowbanks. But the good thing about these flies, the females all have to come back to the stream to lay their eggs. And that's when the action begins. So if you see some splashes along the river, that's what you're most likely seeing, early brown stoneflies coming back to lay their eggs. Now we're going to make the body out of a turkey biot. This is a big turkey feather. And I like this color because when the early brown stoneflies come back to lay their eggs, they're usually this color, the females. So we're just going to use one biot. We're going to tie that in, tip first, towards the back of the body, the thorax. Just wrap it in nice like that. Okay. I like to whip finish it because I like to make sure that biot stays on there. Boom, right there. We're going to hit that with a little bit of epoxy, slightest amount. Less is more. I'm going to grab our hackle pliers. And you're going to see that this turkey feather really gives nice segmentations to our fly. Extremely close imitation. Right there. Then I can wrap around my turkey biot. It's a really simple, fast tie, which is really nice. No tail on this fly also, because if it had a tail, we'd have to be putting something on it, but this fly has no tail, which is great. And I'm just going to snip off the excess. Now we just need to put the wing in. Okay, this is the trickiest part of this fly. This is that CDC I was talking about earlier. And it's magical stuff because you can't see it with the naked eye, but if you look at it under a microscope, it's got these little air pockets everywhere, and it's naturally oily because it's the preening gland of a duck, of course. So what I'm going to do with that, I'm going to take my fingers and I'm going to rip them off the stem. Try to get them even as possible. There's one part, and I'm going to use the other side too. Good, and I stack those. I measure it the length of the hook, re-grasp with my other hand, and now I'm going to try to do a soft loop over. Second one is going to bind it. There, I could do some trimming after. It looks a little messy, but it looks great in the water. Okay, and any little extra spray ones, I just go like that. Now it needs a little bit of this dubbing we were talking about earlier, and this is just the right color here. So what I do is I gently grab it between my thumb and forefinger, and I'm going to pinch it onto that line. This will form the head right next to the thorax on this fly. Get those hairs back out of the way, and now I'm just going to take 3 or 4 turns to complete the head. That looks just about right. And 2 whip finishes. And we have our early brown stonefly. All right, that's our early brown stonefly. Thanks for watching, and next time I hope to bring you elk hair caddis, which will be the next hatch starting in May. Thank you.